Welcome to the channel. The Enclosed Space Entry Permit. Enclosed spaces are areas with restricted openings, poor natural ventilation, and where dangerous atmospheres may accumulate. Examples include cargo tanks, ballast tanks, pump rooms, cofferdams, chain lockers, engine room crankcases, or even storerooms. Entering an enclosed space without a strict permit procedure is never allowed. The primary hazard is asphyxiation. Air inside can be consumed by cargo oxidation, paint curing, or rusting steel. A person can lose consciousness within seconds and die minutes later. The regulations, like those under SOLAS, demand a permit-to-work system to manage this risk. The process begins with the request for entry. The responsible officer must first conduct a thorough risk assessment, identifying all potential hazards like oxygen depletion, toxic gases, engulfment from liquids. A critical pre-entry step is isolation. All connecting pipelines must be blanked off, all electrical machinery must be secured and locked out, and any associated pumping or ventilation systems in adjacent spaces must be secured to prevent the introduction of new hazards. The space must be prepared for entry. This primarily means ventilation using powerful blowers to supply fresh air, typically for an extended period. Natural ventilation is never enough. After ventilation and before entry, the most important step is atmospheric testing. A designated competent person using calibrated equipment must test the atmosphere at different levels within the space, top, middle, and bottom, for three main conditions. Oxygen content, which must be between 20.8 and 21% by volume. Flammable gas concentration, which must be less than 1% of the lower explosive limit. And toxic gas concentration like H2S or carbon monoxide, which must be within safe exposure limits. The permit itself details the location, the purpose of entry, the duration, the safe working conditions, and most importantly, the entry team and attendant arrangements. A minimum of 3 people are required: the entrant, the person going in, the attendant or standby person, who must remain outside at the entrance at all times, and the responsible officer who signs the permit and controls the entire operation. The attendant's sole duty is to maintain constant communication with the entrant and initiate rescue procedures if an emergency occurs. The attendant must not enter the space for any reason. Rescue equipment, including breathing apparatus, rescue harnesses, and resuscitation gear, must be staged and immediately ready for use. Atmospheric testing must continue during the work at frequent intervals, and the maximum duration of the permit is strictly controlled. The successful completion of the job is followed by a final inspection, accounting for all personnel and tools, and the final sign-off to officially close the permit. If you found this video helpful, please give us a thumbs up, hit the notification bell, comment, like, share, and subscribe for more insights. Thank you.